Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff, aka GCurse here. I hope you're all having a great start to your day. It is currently 8:39 a.m. on the 1st of February 2025. That's right, we are now officially in the second month of 2025. Where the fuck did that first month go? I'm asking myself that right now. But anyway, I hope you're all doing great. Doing good today. It is start of a good weekend. It's good for me. It's good for me because any day above ground is a good day, if you know what I mean. So I was thinking about what I wanted to do this morning. It's an early Friday or Saturday morning. Well, not really that early morning. It's 8:40, but anyway, it's Saturday. I want to have some fun. Normally, I was possibly doing, I was thinking about doing a DSP react, but those get serious sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want to always just do serious react stuff. So thought I would do a top 10 list today. That's right. I'm going to be doing a top 10 list, but is that really a top 10 list? But it's weird. I'll explain it, pretty soon. Anyway, our boy Duty. Yes, that's right. Our boy Duty, he bestowed upon the YouTube landscape a few weeks ago this lovable image. Here we go. Here's the image. Hey, hold on. Yeah. It's to kind of play the whole, the whole dent angle of our, here, let's see here, hold on, oh, there you go. It's to play off the whole dent angle of DSP gaming. Well, this wheelchair here, it does not have a name. But I have personally given it a name, ladies and gentlemen. I have personally given it a name. I like to call it the Throne of Infinite Beg. That's right, the Throne of Infinite Beg, ladies and gentlemen. It can be yours for the low cost of 3 souls. The 3 souls being your soul, your significant other's soul, and one of your parents' soul. Once you get this awesome piece of machinery here, you can beg without feeling guilt at all, ladies and gentlemen. Without feeling guilt at all, you can beg like the best of them. Anyway, so I thought, what would be a good way to enhance the Throne of Infinite Beg? And I thought to myself while I was at work, I was thinking of these ideas while I was at work. And I compiled a top 7 list with 3 of those ideas, one being from me, one being from a viewer, and one being from our boy Duty Streams. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So today I present to you the GCurse top 10 ideas for the Throne of Infinite Beg. Let's get on with that right now, shall we? Okay, let's switch over. There we go. So like I said before, these images are, these ideas, with the exception of two of them, well, let's see here. How can I say it? 8 of these ideas are things I came up with. One of the ideas is from a viewer, and the other is from Duty Streams himself. But yeah, so let's get on with it, shall we? So let's pull it up. There we go. So this is mine. This is number 10, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 10. This was one of the ideas I came up with. And I think, honestly, that this would go great with the Throne of Infinite Beg. I present to you a bumper sticker for the throne that says, "I was pressing buttons." Because Phil claims that he always is pressing buttons. What would be more awesome? What would be more awesome than Phil rolling around Renton, Washington in the Throne of Infinite Beg with this lovely little piece of artwork on the back of his wheelchair? And now, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Not only would he be rolling around with this bumper sticker, but it would also attract people's attention. They would literally be saying, "Hey, What's that about? And Phil could turn around in his wheelchair, you know, like, you know, and he'd be like, I am one of the most famous Let's Players on YouTube. I actually scored 4th place once in a tournament. I have problems. I was pressing buttons, but the game wasn't registering. This could be a whole way for him to reach out to a whole new audience. A whole new audience, ladies and gentlemen. And while they're thinking about what he's telling them, he can also say, hey, you know, I have a tips goal, $150. I take tips, I take super chats, I take stickers, I take this, I take that. If you have some money right now, I'll take your hard cash ride now, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, just imagine what kind of self-promotion this could be, ladies and gentlemen. I think this would go fucking awesome. Okay, so that was number 10. We are now with number 9. Okay, so before I continue on, I do want to say that if you're wondering why I have this image on the on the back of a vehicle, I'll be honest, I use AI to generate these images, and for some goddamn reason, when I tried, I was pressing buttons, bumper sticker on wheelchair. It just ended up being totally weird. So yeah, so I ended up having to settle with this. So I just want you to kind of use your imagination and see this on the back of a wheelchair, okay? Okay, so up next, for the Throne of Infinite Bag, we have a picture of this weird motherfucker. That's right, we have a picture of this weird motherfucker. Now, when I say picture, I shouldn't say picture. I should say like a sticker. A sticker that would go on the hubcap of the Throne of Infinite Bag. These Phil and Triple P, I call them Triple P, ladies and gentlemen. Phil and Triple P, I call them Triple P, ladies. They are like peanut butter and jelly. They are like peanut butter and rancid jelly. So can you imagine having this guy's sticker on the hubcap of the Throne of Infinite Bag, and Phil's just rolling down the street, and people see this sticker going around, and somebody goes up to Phil. And goes, "Hey, dude, what's with the weird hubcap?" And Phil's like, "Ha ha! Let me tell you about it, my friend. Hey, can I call you my friend? Yeah, good. Do you have some money you can tip me also? Anyway. This is my best friend. His name is PPP. I call him Triple P. We are like best buds. He has his own web show, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's him who hangs out with a cokehead or crackhead or whatever you want to call it. These two crackheads, they're like the funniest shit ever. And this guy, his name is PvP. I call him Triple P. But he's like my best friend, dude. I can imagine it right now, ladies and gentlemen. This could get a whole bunch more traffic over to Kino Casino. And the crackhead over there and this weird motherfucker, they'd be like, where the hell are all these people coming from? And it's all, lo and behold, due to this awesome sticker that would be placed on the hubcap of the Throne of Infinite Bag. Okay, but like I said, so number 9, it is a sticker of this weird motherfucker, and that takes up spot number 9. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so number 8. That's right, we are at number 8. I present to you a Rolodex of Phil's famous whales. That's right, when Phil is in a crunch, ladies and gentlemen, he needs as much help as he can. And what would be a better accessory for the Throne of Infinite bag than a Rolodex, even though it looks like it's a card collection or whatever. You know, it's supposed to be a Rolodex. AI generation, I tell you. Anyway, a Rolodex with all the whales' phone numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I can imagine it right now. Phil wouldn't even have to get up from the throne of infinite bag anymore. The time is coming. The time is coming. Phil, his legs are getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. He can't walk that much anymore. He will need to be able to make those calls as soon as possible. So let's say we have a Street Fighter 6 stream that's just going off the rails. Phil is getting his ass kicked by a lot of hot-looking Cammies, a lot of Chun-Li's, a Zangief wearing glasses, and Phil's getting upset. The power of the throne is not working right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's when we gotta pull out the Rolodex of whales. That's right, the Rolodex of whales. So he opens up the Rolodex and he goes, I got my cell phone here, like, for example, you know, like, Jax, buddy, can I count on you to throw me a 100 spot? Really? Okay, okay, this is awesome, dude. This is fucking awesome. Okay, wait 10 minutes until the show starts, okay? This way it looks like it's totally organic. I don't want to make it look like I'm begging or anything, okay? The Throne of Infinite Bag, yeah, it's not working right now. Just make sure you call 10 minutes after the show starts. My viewers are fucking idiots. They will believe everything I tell them. Okay, bye. The Throne of Infinite Bag, along with the Rolodex of whales, is an awesome combination. No longer would Phil have to get up and go off camera to make the call because he'd have it all right here. It sells itself. Okay, so that was number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Onward with number 7. Okay, so with number 7, ladies and gentlemen, this is another AI-generated image. Though these are all kind of AI-generated images with the exception of the last one. But anyway, I tried numerous times to do like a tray with light controls, like for all his RGB lighting and everything. And this is the weird thing I got. I constantly kept getting shit like this. So after like 10 plus minutes of rewording and everything, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just go with this. I have the tray of light controls. Now imagine it. This could be a much needed accessory for the Throne of Infinite Bag. Instead of having to pull up his phone and go through all these useless fucking apps, he would just have this entire tray of controls. That way, before he starts playing Call of Duty, he could just like tinker with the lights and goes, oh, you want red light? And boom, we'd have red lights. Roxanne! Okay, anyway. But yeah, this would be an awesome accessory for the Throne of Infinite Bag. The downside is, this would be something that would have to remain at home when Phil feels the need to go to like the mailbox. Because, well, he doesn't really have lights, you know, that he can control like that outside. Okay, so that was number 7, ladies and gentlemen. The tray of light controls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at number 6. And what does every Throne of Infinite Bag need? It needs a good accessory, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I present to you the skeleton of the deceased corpse of Jasper Kitty. That's right, Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty doesn't have much longer to live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Jasper Kitty's getting up there in age. He's getting up there in age. He hasn't had his blood work in years. The cat's probably starving. The cat's probably starving. So I can imagine it, pretty soon Phil's just gonna be he's 42, ladies and gentlemen. He's already past midlife. Remember, he's getting up there in age. But anyway, Jasper Kitty, what would be a better accessory while Phil is playing his games? He's playing his games here. I got this controller right here. Let's see, does it show? Does it show? Yeah, oh no, it doesn't. He has his controller and he's playing Call of Duty 2099, and he has like gray hair, and he's getting all pissed off because the newfangled controllers, they are not registering his inputs, and he's getting pissed. He's getting pissed. And right next to Phil, who is sitting in the throne of Infinite Big, is the skeleton of the ever faithful Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty crawled so Phil could roll. That is number 6, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to hit number 5. Moving on up to number 5, we all know that our boy Phil, he is a connoisseur of various liquids. That's what Triple P said. I call him Triple P. Anyway, Phil he loves the various liquids. That's why on any given day, Phil should have a tray of the finest gin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine Phil is sitting on stream? He is just resting. Jasper Kitty rotting next to the throne. Phil's just playing. He's playing. He is dying in He's dying in the next iteration of Minecraft. He's dying. He's dying for us. But we all know that playing games is a stressful job, ladies and gentlemen. It's stressful. Phil Burnell is a working class streamer. So what does every working class streamer need? They need a tray of the finest spirits made for people. That's right, gin. I can imagine it. On one side of the throne, we have the whale Rolodex, the lighting controls, and on the other side, we have a tray of the finest gin possible. I'll be honest. I like this idea. Duty, you should start adding the tray of gin to this picture. This would sell itself. Okay, anyway, on to number 4. Okay, so for number 4, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, Phil Burnell, aka DSP Gaming, and his best friend, PPP, I call him Triple P, he's my bud. They're having a blossoming romance. I mean friendship. It's a blossoming friendship, ladies and gentlemen. Phil doesn't rock. He does not rock that way, I guess you could say. Anyway, what's the one thing that would look good as an accessory for the throne of Infinite Big? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For only $5, the throne of Infinite Big can have its very own Triple P, he's my friend, sticker. That's right. Nothing shows your undying friendship for your best friend like a sticker. That's right. Relive the awesome 80s with this vinyl sticker. And this vinyl sticker can go anywhere. It can go on the back next to the bumper sticker. It can go on the side panel next to the gin. It can even go on the back of the headrest. And not only is it universal, you can use it almost anywhere on the throne of infinite bag. But it also shows the undying alliance that these two mega powers have, brother. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But that was number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go to number 3. For number 3, we gotta have something that kind of really kind of just embraces the whole idea of the throne of infinite bag. Are you getting sick and tired of me saying that? Maybe, but I'm having fun. Anyway, we need something that would go awesome with this idea, or with the throne, I should say. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Mardi Gras beads with a $sign hanging off of them. Nothing says rich prick like Mardi Gras beads and a $sign hanging off of that. I think this is actually possible. I think we can mass produce these for all future thrones of infinite bag. And it can be yours for a low price of $1.50. But here's the catch. If you can get a woman to flash you her tatas, you can get it for the low price of 50 cents. It sells itself. On to number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a viewer suggested idea for the throne of infinite bag. That's right. Our boy, Dutch Sophia 4758. Yeah, is that his name? Yep, right name. Good. I got it down correctly. Anyway, he suggested something I think would go awesome on a windy day, or if Phil Burnell is in the throne of infinite bag and he's just zipping down the driveway of his gated community. When Phil is doing donuts in his driveway. This idea, I think, would go awesome with the throne. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, a pinwheel. A pinwheel. Imagine having like a pinwheel in the back of the back of the throne, or even like a whole bunch of, like, say, 3 or 4 of them. And he's just doing donuts, or he's racing down the main road of the gated community. He's going like 10, 15 miles an hour. And those pinwheels are just fucking flying around, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. And they could be different colors. We got like rainbow colored pinwheels like this. Or we can have green pinwheels, like green in the color of money, like what the throne of infinite bag can produce. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the throne of infinite bag, it's like a glitch. It just it gets people to throw you money. And money. It can get to throw money. Yeah. Anyway, how awesome would that be to have a pinwheel, not only on the back of the throne, but maybe even on the sides? And he's rolling down the streets of Renton. He is owning the street. He is owning you. He is owning you, ladies and gentlemen. He has the pinwheels. He has the stickers on the hubcaps. He has the bumper sticker. He has gin. The guy would be Phil would be rolling in the pitmobile of the lol cows, ladies. Keemstar? Fuck him. Phil has the throne of infinite bag, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that was number 2. That leaves number 1, and we're getting to that right about now. I don't know why, but for some reason, when Phil, I was thinking of Phil doing the donuts in his driveway, at his house. I, for some reason, was thinking of Eminem in that video. Yeah. Anyway, on to number one, ladies and gentlemen. And number one could be from nobody else but our boy Duty Streams. That's right. Duty Streams originally gave us the Throne of Infinite Bag. However, he updated that throne. I think it was just like once or twice at the most. I cannot recall. I think it was just once, possibly. He updated the throne with something even more awesome to add to the legacy of the throne. You know, the stuff I suggested, that's minor league stuff. The stuff I suggested was minor league stuff. However, Duty Streams, he may have been onto something with this final idea. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Razor Chromia RGB spinners. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Our boy loves RGB. You can't deny it. He loves RGB. RGB is like crack to this guy. If there was like a list of, let's say, 5 things that Phil's addicted to, there's money, there's fast food, there's video games, even though he hates video games, there's Triple P, and there's RGB, brother. Imagine the infinite customization that can be done with RGB. You can have RGB on the other wheel. You can have RGB on, kind of outlining the entire thing. Phil would look like a guaranteed G, man. He would look like a G. He'd look like an OG, like an old school gangster. It made sense to me when I said it. But I think that this would be awesome. Not DSP. Duty, you gotta keep this on, man. This shit is awesome. This is awesome. Why you take it off? You gotta keep the RGB on, man. But anyway, infinite customization, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is so special about the Throne of Infinite. Anyway, but yeah, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my top 10 ideas for the Throne of Infinite Bag. As always, which I hope that you did, because I actually had a lot of fun producing this list today. If you like what you watch, feel free to click that subscribe button. Click that Facebook button that's over there somewhere. They're both floating around right there. And I will see you next time. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse. Wishing you all a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.